High school football season is upon us. Thursday marked the first day of the new school year for the Boston Public High Schools, and on Friday, another BPS high school football season commenced. One new wrinkle in this year's city high school football schedule is that the three exam schools, Boston Latin, OBrien, and Latin Academy, will all play each other, and with their coaches and athletic directors hope to be a new rivalry on the city high school gridiron. On Friday, two of those schools, Boston Latin and OBrien, squared off to open up the season. So let's head out to OBrien High School for this one. There you see Zach Duran of the Boston Latin Wolfpack coming back after a injury-plagued season just a year ago, and there you see him on fourth down, picking up the big catch over the middle, taking the hit and keeping the drive alive. Later on, it's Zach Duran again, catching the ball in the flat off the pass from Vasquez. He takes it inside the 10-yard line for Boston Latin. Vasquez now finding Duran on 4th and goal. Duran to the pylon, touchdown, Boston Latin. They go up 8-0 there in the second quarter, but it was all O'Brien after that. With just a couple of minutes to go in the second quarter, it's Latin, or there you see O'Brien on the kick return. Milton with a great return for the O'Brien Tigers. He gets them all the way to the 38-yard line. And then later on, it's Luke Maffeo looking deep, chucks it up to Tim Lambright, who makes a great cut to the end zone for the O'Brien touchdown. They wouldn't get the extra point, but they would be down just 8-6. Then later on in the half, just a couple of minutes left to go, Boston Latin School botches the snap on the punt, and Paul Curran is tackled right around the 38-yard line, so O'Brien takes over at the Latin 38 late in the second quarter. Then it's Maffeo again, almost the same exact play to Tim Lambright for another touchdown, this time 34 yards for Lambright as O'Brien goes up at the half 12-8. Then in the third quarter, it's deja vu. Once again, a botched snap on the punt for Latin. O'Brien tackles Curran again deep inside Latin territory, and then it's Maffeo looking over the middle to Anthony Francis for the touchdown. O'Brien goes up 18-8. Fourth quarter, late now. Latin School looking desperately for a big-time play, but it's Anthony Francis coming away with the interception. And oh, by the way, he's going to just take this one the distance. Interception return for a touchdown for Anthony Francis, his second touchdown of the game. O'Brien goes on to win 24-8 over Boston Latin. Let's get you the rest of the scores from Friday night and over the weekend. East Boston loses to Lowell Catholic 22-16. Paul Sawyer with a go-ahead rushing touchdown for Lowell Catholic. Randolph takes down Latin Academy 30-20. Ryan Wynn, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown despite his team losing on Friday night. Georgetown takes down Tech Boston 35-34 in a shootout. Palmisano with 178 rushing yards and a touchdown for Georgetown. And it's English New Mission, the new co-op school. Two schools together to join the football team. That's a 36-34 win over them, over Keith Tech. And then Brighton takes down Excel 14-8. Ledbetter with the go-ahead touchdown reception for Pat Bino. And it's Pope John who takes down West Roxbury on Saturday 26-12 for their first win of the season. Always exciting when high school football starts up again. Folks, that's going to do it for sports this week. Be sure to come right back here next time for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.